Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Anna and I am a psychologist in the field of sexology. Today's topic is one that has been discussed for ages. Can you have sex without love? It's a question that many people have asked themselves or others at some point in their lives. And while there is no easy answer, it is certainly an interesting topic to explore. In this video, we will be taking a male perspective on the subject and delving into the dynamics of sex and love. We'll be examining the different reasons why someone might choose to have sex without love and whether it is possible to separate the two emotions. So, if you've ever wondered about the connection between sex and love, or are simply curious about what we might uncover, then I encourage you to stick around until the end of the video. And if you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to our channel, liking the video, and leaving a comment below. Let's get started. As a man, the question of whether or not sex can exist without love is a complex one. On the one hand, it's easy to say that sex is just a physical act and that love isn't necessary for it to happen. After all, we have all heard the stories about one-night stands and hookup culture. But on the other hand, sex can be deeply intimate and emotional, and it's hard to imagine having sex with someone without feeling some level of love or connection to them. Of course, there are many different types of love, and not all of them are romantic or sexual. You can love your friends, your family, your pets, your hobbies, and so on. But when it comes to sex, most people are talking about romantic love, or at least physical attraction and chemistry. So, can you have sex without love? The answer is, it depends. It depends on what you mean by love and what you mean by sex. If you define love as a deep emotional connection between two people, then it's hard to imagine having sex without some level of that connection. But if you define love as simply a feeling of attraction or affection, then it's possible to have sex without it. One thing to consider is the role of hormones in sex. When we have sex, our bodies release a variety of hormones, including oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin. These hormones can create feelings of bonding and attachment, even if there is no emotional connection between the two people. So even if you don't love the person you're having sex with, your body may still be producing chemicals that make you feel closer to them. Another factor to consider is the social and cultural context in which sex takes place. In some cultures, sex is seen as a purely physical act and emotional attachment is not necessary. In other cultures, sex is seen as a deeply intimate and emotional act that should only take place within the context of a committed relationship. So whether or not you can have sex without love may depend on the cultural norms and values of your society. Ultimately, the question of whether or not sex can exist without love is a deeply personal one, and there is no right or wrong answer. Some people can have sex without any emotional attachment, while others require a deep emotional connection in order to feel comfortable and fulfilled. As with most things in life, it's up to each individual to decide what works for them and what doesn't.